boy Johnny B. Simon's coming live and direct. And yo, who's this beautiful light-skinned guy right here?
Johnny C, the place to be. What's going on, buddy? We're live.
Welcome to 21 questions. Hey, I like that. I like that. So yo,
Interrogation.
the interrogation, huh? So what's
Yes,
going on?
sir.
So what's going on with you? Yo, so tonight the vibe we're gonna do the whole dating thing, but yo, I'm on a friggin' shooting the shit segment. So we'll call it shooting the shit, Mr. Leahy style.
Yeah, man. No, bro. I mean, that's what we do, man. We shoot the shit. We talk the talk. It's all good, man. It's been a busy week. A lot of work. A lot of work. I haven't really had time to like kick back. A lot of work. A little bit of exercise in between, and here we are. How about you?
Just chilling, bro. You got your fresh cut?
No, actually, I'm looking kind of scruffy, to be honest. I got to get the hairline redone. I'll
At
probably
least,
be seeing my barber next week.
at
I get
least,
cleaned up just before Christmas time. We usually do a dinner, you know?
okay, at least you
So I
got it.
throw on the soup.
I said, at least you got a hairline, fuck.
Bro, you're looking pretty good. You're looking sharp.
Well, I gotta style it a certain way, fuck. When I wake up in the morning, it's not looking this way, you know. But it is what it
You know,
is.
I used to have an afro. So trust me, I understand. You know what I mean? I had to get up like an hour earlier every day just to fix that thing and wash it. Bro. I mean, the back was always nappy, but as long as the front was all right, I was cool.
Yeah, did you ever have braids?
I had cornrows at one point, but that didn't last very long. Playing basketball with cornrows, man. Oh my God. It gets so itchy. I always had my afro picked, shoving it in there.
Yo, so what was the hairstyle you had back in the day?
Well, it started with the afro, and then I went to cornrows for a very brief amount of time. And then, like, I mean, like, maybe like a week or two. Went back to the afro, and then I cut that thing, and I never looked back. It's not
Damn.
good for the scalp. You know what I mean? That and the dreads. Like, the dreads, it's not good for the scalp, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? A lot of guys think, I mean, for some people, I guess, but my little brother, my little brother had the dreads. And when I cut him off for him, like his scalp was all like mangled. It was weird.
that's that
The,
lace.
the head doesn't breathe.
That's like, yo, me. I remember back in the day, we would like I'd be getting my hair braided, yo, and the girl would be like pulling the hair frig and shit. And then when you get itchy, you gotta be patted it and shit. I remember that.
Thing is, you know what the thing is, John? It pulls the hairline back,
It does.
right? Because you got all this tension just pulling it back. You know what I mean?
It does.
No, I know.
Well,
That's
shout out,
crazy, bro. I got this lady that's always like panhandling outside of my building. Her and her boyfriend, and they just scream at night. Like she'll just be screaming, shaking
we're,
the recycling bins and just screaming at the top of her lungs.
we're jonesing.
Yeah. I can hear them now.
We're jonesing.
I guess so.
What do you think about all these drones flying around?
Woo! Drones in. Drones in.
What's going on with all these drones?
You know, man, that seems to be taking over the news right now. And to be honest, nobody knows. Nobody
It's an
knows what it is.
it's an alien invasion, bro. They're coming.
They're saying it could be foreign adversaries. They're saying it could be aliens. They're saying it's hobbyists. We don't know.
You know?
Honestly, I'd like to know. I haven't seen any drones. You know what I mean? I have seen a UFO in my life though, but I
Okay,
haven't seen any drones flying over.
for real. Don't yo, because if you're coming up on the podcast and you're saying some shit right now,
Hey,
yo,
man. In 2019, August, Point Claire, West Island, I saw something in the sky that I could not explain. And I was with my brother too, and he saw the exact same thing.
really,
So, dude, it was like a snake in the sky, lighting up all different colors, just swerving through the sky, man. I couldn't believe it.
I believe it, bro. But yo,
No, I,
I believe it for
you know,
sure.
I was searching online to see if anybody saw it too, and unsurprisingly, nobody saw it. But still, I remember seeing it. I was with my brother, and yeah, that's one moment I'll never forget. Like we were in shock and awe, just like what the fuck. It was wild.
I don't.
You've never seen a UFO?
No, I haven't seen one yet, bro.
It seems like it's more and more
But
common
I'll
now.
be honest. If these drones turn out to be UFOs, I'm gonna pop out. In the movie. What is it? Uh,
Independence Day.
Independence Day. When they're all,
Yeah.
hey, shout out to the mental telepathy, Jon Cupid, right there.
Great minds think
Hey,
alike.
you're tapping in, bro. You're tapping in, funk.
I gotta pop my carbonated water here. I'm a little parched.
That's what's parched. So yo, I'll be outside like in that movie looking up, bro. If they come out and say, "Oh, yeah, we have something to tell you guys. Yeah, we're not the only ones." I'll be like, "Yo, I knew it. Fuck."
Would you fly with that theory? Would you just be like, yeah, I knew it? I don't know. I'd be a little skeptical.
No, to me it would be kind of like if they came out right now and they said, "Hey guys, the vaccine is was really to fucking kill you guys." If they really came out and said that, I'd be like, "I knew it, but I was a
Yeah,
dumbass." Is what it
I'm
is.
sure. I'm sure if there were to be some arrival or some formal meeting with aliens, they would come with some form of truth for sure. But I don't know. I'd still be skeptical. I just couldn't fall for it right off the bat. I don't know. There's so much conspiracy shot around this shit, man. You know what I
But
mean? Like I've been down that rabbit hole for so long, and I don't know, man. It kind of seems like it's just the same story getting rebranded for another generation, and I don't know. I'd like to see one day where they could just land on the White House lawn and be
hey,
like, "Hey, look, guys, we're here." But I don't know. Same
straight
time,
up,
bro. Like,
we're having a
the,
cookout. We're having a cookout right on the lawn, right there. Come on,
hey,
Donald. Come on, Donald.
Trump said he'd like to unveil some of that information, and that would be nice. But I highly doubt it. I think in the United States, it's well, I don't think I know it's not the president that runs the show, man. It's the guys behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And if you've got programs that are getting run and Congress doesn't even know about it, come on, that's got to tell you something. You know?
The thing is, yo, a lot of these sightings are happening in New York City, bro. What
Yep.
happened? What happened in New York City in 2001, the World Trade Center? You think if there was objects flying around in New York City, that they would pay a little more cautious attention and be like, yo, what the hell is this, bro?
Well,
Especially
that's what Congress was saying. Like, how come even police chiefs they're saying, well, how come there's no response? That's a good question, right? I mean, they've got the best Air Force. Where's the response? There's none. So that's what's leading people to believe that it could be military, but who knows? I don't know. America, there's just so much
hey,
secrecy around it.
hey, let's hey, we kept them entertained with P. Diddy for a bit. Now we're throwing Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. That could be that.
We'll get them
They're
we'll
trying
get
to they're trying to sidetrack.
straight up.
You know what I mean? Shift the attention somewhere else.
Yeah, but my thing is, all this shit always happens before a president, like before like after an election, when there's like a new like government coming in. It's like their way of like creating some form of uncertainty in order to like get people to like start purchasing. Because when people feel like uncertain and they don't feel good, one thing they start doing is buying shit, and that's like their way. I feel like that's one way that they're doing, bro.
It very well could be, Johnny. I mean, who
Think
knows?
about
Yeah, you are right. Usually tensions do rise before there's a new president inaugurated. You know
it.
what I mean? And we saw that right before the election. Things felt like they were ramping up. I feel like things are kind of easing its way down, but then you've got this popping up on the news. But at the same time, I don't feel like it gets enough attention, although it is on every news station, front page. But at the same time, you know what the thing is? The general public doesn't care. So whenever I hear these like UFO conspiracists talk about it and they're like, we're not ready for it, are we? Like, at the end of the day, man, like, even if an alien were to show up, people are going to look at it for 15 seconds, be like, wow, okay,
Yeah,
got to get back to work. You
I
know what
don't
I
think
mean?
so. I don't think so. No. If ET comes rolling out, nah. And first of all, yo, humans don't even get along with each other, bro. You think we're gonna be able to get along with another species, another something from a bro?
Of course not, bro. It's us versus them. That's it.
They're not like us. They're not
You
like
said
us.
you said Independence Day. You're damn right.
Straight up, straight
No,
up.
but I mean, for real, no. I mean, that's a bad way of looking at it, but I don't know. I really don't know, man. I'd like to see something. I've been searching this up for such a long time, and I've been such an enthusiast over this kind of thing, but it's a rabbit hole that leads deep,
Hey,
deep, 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 deep. You know what I mean? So I can't keep paying too much attention to it. You know, the thing is, I think they've been shoving it down our throats so much in an attempt for us to just be like, okay, I'm over this already. You know what I mean?
Hey, today I'm on my vibe, bro. I'm on my vibe
You're on your
after
vibe today.
I'm on my vibe after seeing all those drones and shit. So there's the Johnny V conspiracy theorist that's coming out. The part where people are like, you know what? Hey, he's saying some factual shit, bro. I don't think he's crazy, bro. That it is what it is, bro. You know, because there's a thing now when it comes to with certain topics, they're becoming less taboo to talk about. Before you wouldn't talk about really aliens and shit like that or government conspiracies and things like that. But now there's like a level of like unveiling that's happening in front of
Yeah,
us. So
yeah,
you're capable of
yeah.
coming.
And yeah, for sure. And I think we owe a lot of credit to the New York Post, some of the former government officials like Chris Mellon that was able to get that footage and bring it to them. You know what I mean? Because he's the one who kind of like opened up this, box of unveiling, rather. You know what I mean? And yeah, I guess your career isn't put on the line when you speak about seeing a UFO anymore.
It's a bunch
But
of It's a bunch of
at the
sexy
same
light
time,
skins coming. A bunch of sexy light skins from another planet that's coming to Montreal, coming to New York City and coming to the Earth.
bro, we got enough right here on the podcast.
Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Shout out to that.
Yeah,
Cheers.
buddy.
Give me a cheers. Give me a cheers. Give me a cheers.
Oh, yeah, yeah, let's hit that.
With
Bow.
a Ric Flair woo. Woo!
Woo!
That was kind of a fucking Mayut. That was a Mayut woo, John. I don't know
Yeah,
about that. I don't know about that woo, bro.
I'll be doing that all day at work.
That was it.
Woo!
Okay, that's why are you doing that at work? What's going on at work for you to be doing
Ah,
that?
bro, when I get going, man, when I get going, it's good, man. I'm installing, I'm installing floors. I'm feeling good.
What
Work for a flooring company.
what's your music? What music are you playing when you're listening? What is it?
Ah, bro. I mean, one of the guys at work, he's got a radio on, and believe it or not, he's a French guy, and this guy knows like every reggae track, and he'll be able to sing it word for word. Like he knows more reggaeton than like some of the brothers that are working with us. You
Really?
know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, this guy, man. And he can sing it word for word, like he sounds like him too. I'm like, wow, never seen that. I know. So we got a mix of everything. We got a guy that likes his 97.7, the oldies rock. You got a guy that just likes just
What the
straight
fuck?
up.
What's that?
Yeah, man.
97.
Sure, we got a guy that likes pretty much everything over there. And then
Yo,
I'm in between. I mean, I'll listen to anything. I'm cool with it as long as there's some type of music going while I'm at work. I'm fine. Get a
yo.
groove going.
The one I remember back in the day, back in my bouncers days, I worked at a Guar concert. You know Guar?
Guar.
Guar.
I have no idea what that is.
No, so it was at
Educate me.
so Guar music it was like a band that's performing like really hard heavy metal,
Mm.
but at the same time, there's like fake blood that's being shot out, fake slime that's being shot out. It's very intense. It's very intense, and I
A
happen to
lot of a lot of fluids.
a lot people crowd surfing, jumping, and it was a really really intense party, bro.
Wow.
It beat the old school Haitian parties that we used to when I used to work at Club Dome. Hey, the
Hey,
one
Johnny, you ever get in any fights?
hey, what are you trying to catch me up now? John's trying
Oh
to
no, I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. I mean, if you've got
hey,
an open case you can't speak about, then we'll just
Johnny
jump right next to the next question.
Johnny. Hey, unfortunately, working at the club as a bouncer on St. Catherine Street, I had to lay down the smackdown a couple of times. It is what it is. It is as a
Yeah,
bouncer.
you gave him the palm there.
The pause, yeah, the pinch, the nipple pinch,
Oh boy, the purple nurple.
the purple nurple. I was a purple nurple guy, and I was one of the Indian sunburn guys. You ever got the Indian sunburn?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yo.
oh yeah.
The Indian sunburn, bro. Shout out to the Indian.
You you see a lot of couples in the club, or is it more of a singles type of thing? I don't know. I'm an old man now. I don't go enough.
And I don't go to the clubs neither, man. I went out like 2 weeks ago. One of my friends, he was like, "Yo, come to the distro." We went to Houston's. Houston's in
Oh,
the,
nice.
it was a good vibe, good vibe. But I'm past that whole fucking. It is what it is. It's a Friday night. I'm saying cuss words here and there. It is what it is. It's not my vibe. You know,
No.
I rather like chill at home. If I'm gonna have a drink,
Yeah, yeah. I'm that kind of guy too now. I mean, I'm in my 30s now, and I'm past all that. You know what I mean? Like, it just happens with age.
I'll
It
go
gets
on
old.
vacation. I'll go on vacation. I'll have a good time. I'll go like say you go all
Yeah.
inclusive and then you go out and then you're partying on vacation. But hey, Montreal partying, bro. I did that. I worked in the clubs all those years, bro. For me, going out to the bar, nah, bro. I rather
Yeah, no,
I
that's done.
rather I rather go to ceramic cafe. I rather chill with the watch a movie. That's me.
Ceramic cafe. No, that's a pretty good day. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be a nice spot to go on a date. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
My girlfriend's listening to me right now. She's like, "Hey, bro, we never been to ceramic cafe, bro." So after preaching it on the podcast, I gotta take her.
I look. My girlfriend's just around the corner too, and I'm sure she has the same thought. Like we've never been in. Yeah, definitely we got to go. Don't worry, babe. We'll go.
Yeah, that's it. My guy, styling and profiling.
No,
Style.
that's good, man. At least we have our significant others. I think there's a lot of lonely people out there. You know what I
Christmas.
mean? A lot of lonely people out there, and kind of makes you wonder what happens next. What's going to happen for next year? You know what I mean? How's dating going to be in 2025? You know what I mean? I always read these headlines about how kids aren't getting out enough. There's not enough people going to the bars and clubs, and that's also an issue, right? Because then you don't get enough attendance. Bar owners aren't able to pay their rents, so then they got to start jacking up the prices, and it just leads to more people not wanting to go.
But
Right?
but where would you where's like where does John Cupid where does John Cupid go to like meet a lady back in the day? Where was John Cupid going?
I don't know, man. You know, I for me, it always just
Where are you
happened,
going,
or
John?
it always just happened organically.
Okay.
Like I never really had to like go anywhere specific to like meet somebody. You know what I mean? I kind of just encountered them throughout my walks of life. Like my girlfriend, I met her at work. You know what I mean? And it happened organically. We got to know each other, and before I knew it, I was falling in love.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? That's the problem. You
John,
know, and
John,
I
John,
yeah, tell me.
John Cupid was going to Vendome Metro looking for love.
Condom,
Vendome
Condom
Metro.
Metro.
It's not,
Holy!
yo, hey, but
You can
yo,
find love in Condom Metro for
yo,
sure.
but he was
You
like,
can find love anywhere. It's
yo,
all around, brother.
yo,
Hey, look, man, I'm shooting arrows. All right.
straight
My
up.
last name my last name is Cupid. All right.
Hey,
I shot myself with an arrow when I saw my girlfriend. Believe me.
hey, I'm happy you're telling the people is Cupid his real name because a lot of people are asking me. They're like, "Yo, how's your name, Johnny B. Simons?" And this guy up here, this guy's name's Cupid. Is yo? I'm telling, hey, I'm like that's his actual name. He's a real light skin,
Yeah,
real
man. All the way down to the
uh,
bone.
down to the bone, straight
Yes,
up
sir.
down to
Yes,
the
sir.
bone. My guy, yo, talking about dating. Would
Yeah,
you
man.
would you ever let your woman get on her knee and propose to you? Let's see.
No,
Here it is.
no,
Yeah,
no.
no.
I'm traditional in that sense. No, I have to be the one to pop the question. Sure.
Yeah,
Not only that, I want to. So you know what I mean. And even if she did, I would be like, okay, let's rewind here. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, where did I go wrong? Where we ended up in this place? No, no. I definitely want to be the one to pop the question. I wouldn't want her getting down on her. My girlfriend wouldn't do that either. She'd be waiting for me to do it. Yeah, the question is just like, how do you go about doing it? You want to do something memorable, something they're gonna remember. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be at the park and hey, you want to marry me? You want to
No,
make something special out of it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
no, I'd much prefer to do that myself. How about you?
yeah. I'm traditional with that shit, bro. Nah,
Yeah.
you can't have your woman get on the knee and proposing to you, bro. No, you can't be doing all that shit. That's a next light skin level. That's a next level light skin, bro. That's not me. That's not me.
No, I don't even know if that's a light skin thing, man. That's odd. Maybe it's an American thing. I'm not sure, a Western thing.
Oh, this
You know what
guy's
I mean? But no, I'd much rather I'd be the one to pop that question for sure. You know what I
Yo,
mean? And the problem is there aren't enough people popping that question. You know what I mean? There isn't enough people dating. There isn't enough people getting married. We're not repopulating. We're just bringing in immigrants.
yo, this guy
You know,
here.
we need to lay down some roots,
Yo,
spread some seeds. You know what I mean? With the knot tied
yo,
the right way.
did you see there was this one clip where this guy was proposing to his girlfriend at Disneyland, and one of
Mm.
the Disneyland workers came and he ran and he grabbed the ring while the guy got on his knees while he was about to propose to his wife, to his fiance. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, yo. Now, if somebody did that, so if somebody ever did that, they have to get.
But was it planned? Was it all part of like the charade to get married?
No, so the guy went to Disneyland with his fiance,
Uh,
and there's like a platform where you're standing in front of like the big, like, the big house and everything. And he went to get on his knees with his ring to propose to his fiance, and a Disneyland worker came running out and snatched the ring out of his hands and ran down the stairs and told him to come, bro. Yo, that's nah.
oh, you know, Johnny, the worst ones I've seen is like when somebody's like perched on a cliff or like they're standing in the middle of like a waterfall, like a very shallow waterfall, and they'll pop the question and they'll lose the ring. It's like, what were you thinking? You know, like honestly. But I mean, Disney World, that's a little goofy, if you ask me.
I
You know
think
what I
it's
mean?
romantic. I think it's very Western romantic, very Western romantic. Like let's go to friggin' it's kind of like let's go to Hooters. It's kind of like very Western, like Disneyland's
Oh,
cool.
that brings up another question: bachelor party or no bachelor party?
100% bachelor party. 100%.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
Vegas. We're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas.
Hangover?
We're going to Vegas,
Oh
and
boy,
straight up, we're going to
somebody's
Vegas.
getting it.
And to make it
Somebody's
to make it extra light skin, I'm hiring a midget albino to come with us for the rest of the night.
might as well get a line while we're at it too,
Hey,
and call up Mike Tyson.
nah, that's hey, John. Hey, sorry, bro. Hey, you really zinged it there, bro.
I want
I
it to be something
oh,
spectacular where like I jump out of a plane with like a banner attached to my back and it
yo,
releases at the same time as my parachute and it says, "Will you marry me?" while I plummet to the ground, you
yo,
know?
no, that's very very cynical right there, bro.
You know what
It's,
I mean? And like I have a friend set it up where they're like, "Hey, look up there. What's that?" You know what I mean? It's just a banner flying. "Will you marry me?"
and then I pop out of nowhere at the corner, like in the Mortal Kombat. Whoopsie! I pop up. He should have had life insurance. Hey,
Oh, of course, yeah. And then it turns into a promo for Xperia.
yo, straight up, and I'm dancing. I'm
I
breaking.
saw I saw a good one where I don't know if it was either Ukraine or Russian,
Okay.
and the guy's proposing to his girlfriend. She doesn't know, right? And they're just driving, and a truck pulls up right in front of their vehicle. Bunch of guys get out the back. They're all masked up, and they pull the boyfriend out of the car. The girl's screaming. She's frantic. They pull him into the van. They pull him into the van like they're gonna kidnap him. The girl's in the car. She's going crazy. She gets out. The van door opens, like maybe after like 30 seconds, and like everybody's like that was masked up. They're now unmasked and they're like singing and playing like instruments. And then he comes out and he's like, "Will you marry me?" She starts crying, and oh man, that to me was hilarious because it's something you'll never forget. You know what I mean? It's so creative, so thoughtful. Yes, I mean she's gonna hate you but love you at the same time for it. You know?
So in the New Year's, we're gonna have a freaking. We gotta have a segment where we watch reels and shit, and we talk about
Yeah,
the
man. Let's
yo
do it. We're
one.
building, Johnny. We're building. We're building. We're getting there. Thunder.
We're building, baby. We're
Let's
building.
go. Let's go, man.
So
Yeah,
no,
man.
the one reel is there's this Indian guy who's driving a car and he has another Indian guy next to him, and there's like
Uh,
a guy in the back. There's like a guy in the back seat, and the guy in the back seat has like a cloth, and he puts it over the guy's face like he was poisoning him, and the guy,
Chloroform, yeah.
yeah, and then the guy who's driving is like trying to get out, trying to get out of the
Oh,
truck.
I seen this one. I seen this.
And that shit's funny.
Mm.
Come on,
Oh
son.
man, I watch so much morbid shit on my Instagram and Facebook. Well, no, mostly Instagram. Me and my friends, we just send each other people getting injured all the time. And started out as funny, but now I'm just like, oh man, this
You're,
is just bad.
are
Like I
you?
seen one yesterday where like this. I mean, this girl is just beyond stupid. I don't know what she was thinking. She's in a bar and guys throwing darts. You know what I mean? So she puts her head right in front of the dartboard, and the guy shoots the dart, misses her head, and she's like, "Oh, you missed!" Second dart he throws, guess where it goes? Right in her eye. Man,
That's
nobody felt bad for her in the comment section. Believe me.
no, no. What do you feeling about this guy who went in New York and killed the guy
Oh,
from
Mangione,
Manzioni?
the CEO killer. Well, apparently he had a manifesto, and seems like he was going through a bit of a mental break. But now he's just got himself locked up for life.
Fucking
I don't
dumbass.
know, man. Sometimes people they just tick differently, right? And I guess healthcare ticked them off. Getting refused, or maybe a family member got refused for some type of healthcare. Or, I'm not sure, but
Yo,
yeah, it sparked a big debate around CEOs and online information. Same time, it's kind of bizarre with him because he comes from such a reputable family and good family from what I've seen in reports. But yeah, I don't know, man. He just became unhinged. Went at it. I mean, I saw the video and it was just like, whoa,
I know.
guy's got a silencer, like he's an assassin. Then he's on a Bixie and he's riding down the street. And hey, man, it's wild,
I,
bro. That's the states for you, man. Guns. You put
yeah,
guns in people in a place, people are gonna get killed, right?
that's one thing. Yeah, hey man, I've been angry in my life, but to like want to take somebody's life, that's like that's a level of like sick, demonic. That it is what it is.
For me, it's just like, do people think they get away with it in 2024? Like, there's so much surveillance. There's DNA evidence. There's the forensics are on top of everything. Like, how like your cell phone's tracking you. How would you think you get away with something like that in broad daylight with a witness? And it just I don't know, man. It's just crime in general. It's putting a lot of people on the back foot. You know what I mean? They're on your heel now because there's so much surveillance. You got a cell phone, encryption apps don't work. You know what I mean? It just seems pointless. Get a job. You know what I mean? Do something productive. You hate
Me,
somebody, forgive. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier. Believe me.
it's how desensitized people are now, man. Like
Yes, all the social media.
people are desensitized now when it comes to like life. It's like oh, like there's like no respect for human life. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I could say that. I think everybody's just so caught up in their own thing. Everybody's
Self,
so
self,
busy.
self, self, self. Like you said in other podcasts, you said everybody's focused on self, self, self. So and the reason
Yeah.
why basically people this promotion of self, 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 it's in order to make people not work together, bro. Because if I work with Jon Cupid and Jon Cupid has another person and another person and another person and we get together, it's kind of like prayer. When you go to church, they say like, you go to church and you pray with people in the church. Is the fact that you're more than one person praying together. It brings more power, and I feel
That's
like
right.
we live in a society where they're preaching self because
Yeah.
they don't want you to unite
No.
and share collective ideas and exchange. That's why
Yeah, it's just this whole preach on individualism, right? I mean, united we stand, divided we fall.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing, right? It's the divided states of America. You know what I mean? Everybody's divided. No, it's hard to unite people. It really is. You know, whether it's common goals, religion, music, politics. Yeah, we can find common grounds on that, but at the end of the day, we're all divided, man. You know, there's so much that divides us. It's crazy. But hey, man, I don't know. I can't see things really getting better over the next couple of years. I really can't. The world's in turmoil, man. It really is. It's like we spoke about on the last pod, like rising prices of things and how that leads to more individualism because you got to focus so much on yourself. You can't think about family, you know?
What's,
You're
what
focusing so much on making money, on just go, 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 go. You lose sight of the little things. You know what I mean? Love and the people around you that matter, you know? And time just keeps going, right? The hourglass just keeps falling. The sand just keeps falling in that hourglass.
These are the
You get
days
older, man.
of your lives. These are the days of your lives. Did you say, yo, you used to watch soap operas growing up?
No, the only thing I ever watched was the OC.
The OC.
Yeah,
You look like that black guy that would be on the OC, bro. Hey,
Dixon.
you do.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the guy's name. Straight up. I never. Hey, the
Oh
OC.
wait, no. Dixon wasn't on the OC. He was on 90210. Sorry.
Yeah, yo, I could see you. I could see you in the OC. Straight up. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
why not, man?
I know
I'll
Jon
put out.
Cupid.
I'll put out an audition. Why not?
Oh my God, I'm dating a black guy, Jon Cupid, and Jon Cupid goes out straight up the original light skinned guy.
Yeah, why not, man? Best of both worlds. Let's do it.
Let me see. What car are you driving in Beverly Hills? What car are you driving in
Um,
Beverly Hills?
maybe oh,
A
like a
Porsche, no,
19,
a
maybe
Porsche.
a 1994 Ford. Hmm,
This guy said,
I don't know. It's a good question. In Miami,
no,
anything's gonna run out there.
Beverly Hills.
Oh, Beverly Hills. Oh shoot.
Got a reputation to live up. You're in Beverly Hills.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's got to be a low rider.
I'm
You
a
know?
I'm a Cutlass Supreme guy.
Yeah.
1985
The
Cutlass.
thing is, I was never really a big car guy. That was my thing. I just never really got big into cars. I got a lot of friends that are into that, but I was just never a car guy.
Then what the hell are you into, Jon Cupid? Come on,
I'm
let
into
people know what you're into, John. Ah,
I'm into a lot of things. You know what I mean? I don't just give a full spill. You know what I mean? That happens over
right.
consecutive episodes right here on the pod. Me and you,
Yo,
Johnny V, Johnny C. Stay tuned for the next one. You'll find out a little bit more. But you know what
right.
I'm into? I'm into love.
You're into love, huh?
John Cupid.
Jon Cupid, you're into love. Well, yeah, he's into love, people. That's what that's
Yeah.
that's what he's into, huh? Love, huh?
Yeah, man. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah,
I love and passion for many things. You know what I mean?
let's put you in let's put you in Bordeaux Beach and see if you're about love. Let's put you in
Oh.
Bordeaux Beach for 2-3 nights and see if you're about love, Jon Cupid.
You know what I got love for? I got love for freedom.
Jon
You're not
Jon
gonna find me there, brother.
Jon Cupid wouldn't be leaving the room. Jon Cupid stayed in the room 24/7, live, live,
Oh no.
my
Oh no.
darling baby.
I'm crying for Protect. Put me in there. Let's go.
Straight up, everybody be crying up in there. Straight up, huh, John? Straight
I
up,
don't know. I've never been to Bordeaux.
you neither. Never.
I hope I don't end up landing there anyway.
You're not going. You're not. But this
Not
podcast,
anytime soon.
we'll have a sponsor by the end of the year, bro. We'll be good to
Yeah,
go.
well, hopefully I'll be wearing it right on my chest.
Straight
You
up,
know, love.
love. That's
Yeah.
that's Aaron Carter. You remember him?
Yo, holy smokes! Yeah, I remember him, bro. I was actually watching a lot of his stuff before he passed away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was comical, sad at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know if he was being serious or if it was the drugs, but wow. I mean, I remember watching him a couple times on some podcasts, and I was just shaking my head like this guy's head was so up his ass. And then when he overdosed, it was like, oh well, you know.
Yo, people are like, yo, where did Aaron Carter come from, John? No, I was watching this one podcast on No Jumper, and he had a big chain and it said love on it. So it made me think of him. But yo,
He's stealing my thing, bro. I'm Cupid, man. Can't just
he,
be taking that from me.
he's a celebrity. He's a celebrity that you're like watching years later, and you're like, he's not dead yet. Like he's still alive. Like it's sad to say. Like unfortunately, DMX kind of went into that too. Like at one point, you're like, yeah, DMX is gonna have an overdose, bro. Amy Winehouse. You can't tell me that you weren't looking at Amy Winehouse like, yo, yeah, she's gonna die soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, bro. Even the dude from Friends, Matt Perry, was that
Yeah,
his name?
yeah,
He overdosed as well, man, and that's just the saddest way to go. You know what I mean? It's like you're not remembered the way you should. You know what I mean? But anybody dealing with that type of thing, seek help. You know what I mean? My sister passed away, and she ended up going that same route, and that was just this year. So I understand that, and if anybody out there that's struggling with addiction, seek help. You know what I mean? You're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that are experiencing the same thing you are. Seek help. There's a lot of great people out there you can speak to. Find an AA close to you or an NA close to you. Reach out. It can save your life.
amazing. That's straight up, especially during these times, man. Like Christmas time.
Yeah, it's getting rough, bro. It's getting rough out there. You know what I mean? It's only going to get harder. Things are only going to get more expensive. You know what I mean? Rent prices are only going to keep hiking up, but it's always best to attack these problems with your clear conscience. You know what I mean? Life doesn't get easier when you start falling down that hole of addiction. So keep your head ups, people. All right?
Hey, amazing message, John.
Remember, Johnny always loves you.
Straight up. Straight up. 100, yeah, 100%. Jon Cupid has your best interest, huh? I like that.
Yeah, I got your best interest, and Johnny V's got your back.
Hey, straight up. I got your back, baby. So, yo, hey, guys, this was another amazing episode of the Johnny V and Jon Cupid 21 questions coming in live. And girl, it's easy to love me now. Hey, Nate Dogg represent.
Straight from Montreal.
Straight from Montreal.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, see you.
Love you guys.